These are my 2 compost bins. This was in a different location, like out this side. Not that far. It was right here. Right there. I have some tomato plants coming up. I'm going to pick those up. I'm going to... There's some cardboard on the ground here already, but it needs some more. I'm just going to add some more here. Yeah. I have some more food scraps that were outside from the winter time that I was saving for the bags, but we need to use it up because it's getting hot, and we don't want that. Nobody wants that. So I'm not gonna wait for my husband to finish and be able to make the bed for me. But what I am gonna do with the ones that I have in the refrigerator and the freezer, I'm going to keep those there, and then I'm going to use them for the bag, for the composting place. So let's get here and put down some of this cardboard. And yeah, I'm leaving some of these, let me block out the address on there. The plastic on there, the tape on there, you're not supposed to. You're supposed to take it off. It won't break down. It won't make a big deal about it either. So I'm just going to lay this down here. So this is double bag. It's very nasty. I'm going to, oh, it's juicy. If you don't want to see this, look away. This is, woo! This is from juicing, the pulp from juicing. Food scraps. These are stems from flowers my husband purchased for me. They died. So I am composting them now. So that's in there. It's nice and broken down. This is some parsley that bolted. I went to flower and I need the space to put my cucumbers in. So I'm just going to put this in here. You need your green and you need your brown for carbon. This is some roots from brassicas that I just chopped off, that I harvest. Carrots that, I don't know, they split. Everything. Put them in there. Strawberries that I bit off in the tops of there, or the birds ate from them. The birds ate them. Just put them in there. You can break all of this down if you want to, like cut it up. I do not. I do lazy composting. So I have brown leaves, wheat that I pulled that turned brown. I'm just putting them in here. Even pieces of cardboard. I'm going to put one more layer, and then I'm going to put the rest of the green, and then I'm going to put some more brown. If you get a little bit of plastic in here, like I have my tags, like I can't get all of them that is just there. That's fine. They're not going to break down. That's fine. This is lazy composting. Like lazy keto, this is lazy composting. So I put some of the brown in there. I put the green in there. And I put some brown in there. And now I'm going to dump the rest of this from the plants that I pulled out in here. And I mean, here's cabbage that went bad and it still has the roots on there. Flowered. You can compost in this bin. You can absolutely compost in this bin. The same thing I'm doing here, you can do in this type of bin also. These are some eggshells that were at the bottom of there. I'm just going to crush them up in my hand and just throw them back in here. That's fine. I'm going to get some more brown and then we're done with the compost bit. No, we have to wet it. You have to add water. You don't need to fret if you don't have leaves in your yard, dry leaves. They do sell a compost starter. I think it's the Job's brand. I'm not sure. I will link it in the description. They sell a Job's brand that you can purchase, that you can put your browns. You can put your green and then the Job's, and you mix it all up together and then you wet it down. And that will help you, and that helps to break down your compost even faster. This is lazy composting. I'm not going to pay much attention to this. I'm not going to pay much attention to this. I'm going to come over, when I'm wetting the garden, I will come over here and I'll spray some water in it and keep it moving. I'm not turning, I'm not doing any of that. That's about it. But when I am filling this, and I have compost and I have dry leaves and things like that, I'm going to put it inside, well, dead leaves from the plants. I'm going to put them inside of here, and then I'm going to add some more leaves because I still have 2 more bags of leaves left from the fall. You can put grass clippings in here also. I'm just waiting to see the water run out at the bottom. That means that it got all the way down, and it did. And we're going to put our lid on. And this compost bin is supposed to be where you see the bottom. It's supposed to be like, I take that out at the bottom and then you scoop out the compost that's broken down, because it's going to break down from the bottom, move up to the top. That's what it's supposed to be. Now this one over here, this is a tumbler. And you need to wet it also. And once you wet it, you just start spinning. This has some cabbage leaves in it also. Usually I just let Mother Nature do the wetting for me. Eggshells, all of those things are in here. And I'm going to put a container at the bottom of here. I did that in New York. I'm going to put a container underneath here to catch the compost tea once it drips. And you just spin this one. But this is a pain in the butt one to me, because it only opens up like this. This is how it opens. And this little piece, like, you have to scoop your hand in there and scoop it out. Or you take it apart. But every time you take it apart, I feel like it's going to break apart. So mostly this is for compost tea. It's the next day, but it's the same day as the trellis. Welcome back. We are continuing with our compost. Yes. So remember I was telling you guys yesterday about the compost starter. So it's 1 cup per 16 square foot. But y'all not new here. You know I don't pay attention to that. So what I was telling you guys is that if you do not have leaves like I do, and I subscribe to another channel. It's called Leaf of Land. I hope I'm saying it right. If I'm not, I am going to link it. I knew I liked her channel when the first video I saw, she was walking in. She has a community garden, and she was walking in and she said, if you're here and you're looking for, I don't know, I don't want to butcher it, but I love how she said it. Like, this is this is not the neat, clean garden. This is not the channel. You're looking for a neat, clean garden. This is not the channel for you. I was like, yeah, that's my friend. That's my type of people. Let's keep it really real. That's my type of people. But anywho, she went and she knocked on someone's door, and the woman was such a kind person. I love people like that. They had leaves bagged up, and she asked them if she can take it, and she took the leaves. The lady was like, yeah, go ahead. She was so kind. Oh my God. What Bougie say? Bougie Prepper say, you so kind. You're so smart. I don't want to butcher what people say. But anywho, get back to this. This is the compost starter I was talking about. It is 1 cup for 16 square feet of layered area. So let's go. We're going to sprinkle that in there. That's about a cup and 1/3. Let's put 2 cups. Open this up. This looks like it's already starting to break down. Because I want to save my leaves for, I don't really want to save my leaves. But you put that in there, excuse me, you wet it down. Wet it down. I have a, can y'all see that? That green tray. It doesn't have a hole in it. I have it underneath there so to catch the compost tea. Amen. And I'm going to spin it, spin it, spin it, spin it. Mix it all up together, and it's all mixed in together. So again, just like I would do this, we got some green parsley here, so let's put this bad boy in here. There you go. So this is what I would use, and layer it. Every time my kids dump some stuff in there, I would pour some of that in there, and then wet it. Now we are over by, this is my rain catcher, and it has the, you see the faucet at the bottom of it, but I really don't use, I don't hook up a hose to it. This does not water my garden. This I primarily use this for fertilizing, like for my fish fertilizer. And this here is the most stinking thing ever. This is the compost tea. Oh, there's a mesh there. Look away if you don't want to see this. You see this? This is the compost tea. They didn't tell me how funky it was. And this is from Hands in the Dirt and the New Orleans Gardener. They didn't tell me how funky this was going to be. It's funky. So I have the mesh laundry bag. I have cabbage leaves in there. I have just everything that was inside the house and inside of my freezer stuff, like scrap green stuff. And I put some leaves in there as well. I have see the tea bags. I was not going to open up this bag again, this laundry bag, so I put tea bags in there. There's coffee grounds inside of there. I think this is a old radish plant that I pulled up, or turnip plant, one of them. I just put it in there, and I have this spout here. So these videos were done in 2 days. I did a bunch of stuff one day, and then the next day I did a bunch of other stuff that just commingled with each other. So I have upcoming videos of more ways that I am composting this year and that you can also implement in your garden. Also, I did a hoop for my spring brassicas, so please continue to watch, subscribe to my channel so you can see more videos, and as always, have a blessed day, and I will see you in the next video. Thank you for watching.